Coming through with the strength in you. Dun 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 dun. Coming through with the strength in you. Hey boo. Hey, coming through with the strength in you. What it do, what it do. Coming through with the strength in you. You made it. Good job. Strength in you. Coming through. Strength in you. Coming through. Hey boo. Hey boo. They keep playing you, not letting you get the hey boo. So you can tell what kind of day this is because number one, it is that time o'clock, and we are here right now when we should have been here this morning, but life was life. So we in the building. Happy Monday. Let me get the king in on the scene because it don't even matter knowing me.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Yo, I was dying. All you see is your son in the background. Like, am I supposed to be here?
And I had just told him like I'm about to go laugh, and he'd be like,
Yeah.
he basically be cussing like, here we go again. Oh
Mm-mm.
shit.
But yeah, I know we're starting later than usual on this Monday. But like Miss Joy said, life be life, and but we're gonna give you a action packed finale. It's gonna be a good episode. You definitely don't want to miss it.
It's definitely about to be lit. And of course, we do what we do. We got our word of the day because we got to get smart with it. Like what? Then you got the history because all our history is important and we got to share so we can get better. That's how we do what we do. And then we got a little bit of awareness because it's the only way to do prevention is to be aware. You know, that's how we do with that part. Then what else we got? We got a little Mimic Monday, show you how we do it. We do the way we do, how we do. We don't expect you to do it the way we do. We just expect you to get up and try your very best because your best is good enough. But yes, honey, we got a great show, and I'm so happy that you're here. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm tired. Just to let you know. Let me let you know what kind of. First of all, I got this. Y'all never see me one of these. Ain't no coffee in here though. It's tea. Let me stop stunning.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's tea in that cup. But I've been up since 3:30 this morning. Then I worked my shift this morning. And I had to go to the grocery store for the people. And I still had some homework when I got home. And I still got to cook some dinner. And I'm here with you right now because I got that strength in you. So I'm
Yeah.
inviting you to come
I,
on.
I I'm mad that I don't have coffee right now because it's gonna be a late day for me. Like I have training at 10, so for those who don't know, I'm also gonna be joining the Genius Network. Shout out Genius! But since that's all the way in Australia, they're 12 o'clock tomorrow, and I'm 10 o'clock Monday, so it's all confusing. So coffee would have been necessary. I didn't think this through.
Yeah, it would have been necessary, but you know, we do what we do and we adapt to the situation and we just do what's necessary. So we're in the building doing just that. So let's
Hmm.
get this word on though, because like I said, it's so much stuff happening in this day that we got to make it do what it do the way it do how it do. So the word of the day, don't wait, educate. The word of the day, don't wait, educate.
I love that. I think we should do that all the time.
You petty. I like it too. Though. I'm with it. Okay, here go the words, y'all. What? Okay. Quotidien. Wait. Quotidien.
Quotidian.
Wait. That's what I was.
Quotidian. Quotidian. What the hell is that?
Let's
I,
find
I've
out.
never in a million years, bro, have seen that word.
You from the hood. You ain't gonna hear words like this in the hood. We finding out what this is. Let's find out together because that's the beauty of what we do. We learning together. That's how you grow. Is by learning new things that you never thought you would have had to learn before. So, here we go. Let's make this happen. Bow. Let's see if we said this whole. Let's see if wisdom said this word all wrong.
Quotidian.
Oh,
Quotidian.
quotidian.
Quotidian. I was close.
Broken me is
Quotidian. I was thinking about comedian. You know,
the
say,
stroking me is real petty.
say that one more time. Hold on.
Quotidian.
Quotidian. Okay.
Quotidian.
Okay, it's
Yeah,
a
that
14th.
sounds like something you hear in like Star Trek. But go ahead.
It's a 14th century word, and it means of or occurring every day. It's a daily thing. Oh, so I take a shower quotidian. Okay, your turn. You want to go with the second sentence, buddy?
Microphone, get out of the way. I actually need the microphone. Ordinary or everyday, especially with mundane. Oh, so boring stuff. Every day I wake up and I have to make my coffee. It becomes a quotidian effect.
Oh, see,
No.
that was good. But we both was petty and didn't do our sentence. So I'm gonna do the first one. Steve
Oh
looked
yeah.
forward to his quotidian chore of collecting eggs.
Wishing the dishes.
Pause. Back up.
What? I
You
can't see it. So washing. I said wishing. Oh my god, it's so small, bruh.
let that
Washing
be the reason.
the
Let that
dishes.
be
I
the
want
reason.
like excludes the screen. Washing the dishes was a quotidian task, but she made the time pass quickly by listening to music. That was I chopped and screwed that worse than T Pain, bro.
Yeah, you should probably just do it over. Just try again. Just read the sentence over.
This is becoming quotidian, honestly. Washing the dishes was a quotidian task, but she made the time pass by quickly by listening to music.
Yeah. All right. That's it right there.
There we
I
go.
can dig it.
Yeah.
That was funny as hell. Quotidian.
Oh, because I had. mm,
It's all good. It's all good. Let me see. I got you. I know one thing. Having to do stroke related activities every week is, I mean, quotidian is nerve wracking.
Dealing with this microphone is going to be a quotidian task.
All that. Oh my God. So the word is quotidian. Let us get them sentences up there, y'all. Let us hear your quotidian. I mean, no. Yeah, let us hear your quotidian for the situation. But while we wait, let me also remind you and encourage you, get your butt over there to YouTube and subscribe to the channel. Gotta put that the strength in you. And then also don't forget, if you don't have time to sit and watch these kind of broadcasts all the time, you can listen to us anytime on iHeartRadio and anywhere where there's a podcast, Spotify, Google Podcasts, all them people, we there. Go there, check us out. And yeah, stroke camp is around the corner.
I can't wait. Woo!
But I ain't gonna go there yet because we ain't there and I'm just too excited. I'm lit. But anyway, it's about that time now. Here we go. Here we go. What's your history? Cause mine's a mystery. Let's uncover it and try to see. I love history time. I know y'all be like, we did not come here for school. I'm gonna keep it cute. I'm gonna keep it quick. I only got one queen for you today because I'm sure my brother probably got somebody to share. I'm hoping.
Just one, just one.
That's perfect. That's just what we need. So I got one queen for you. She's beautiful. Her name is Zora Neale Hurston.
Zora Neale.
Zora Neale Hurston. She was born January 7th, 1891, and she passed January 28th, 1960. She's an author. Well, she was an author, a folklorist, and an anthropologist. Spent her early years studying and collecting folklore throughout the Southern and Caribbean. I'm messing up your cute. Spent her early years studying and collecting folklore throughout the South and the Caribbean as she worked to record the stories and tales of many cultures, Af- particularly
There you go.
African Americans. Her 1920s Harlem apartment was a hotspot for social gatherings during the Harlem Renaissance. Basically, that's the turn up spot. She worked with famous poet Langston Hughes on a play and penned several more plays during her lifetime. Hurston wrote, Hurston wrote her
Jesus.
most famous novel, Their Eyes Were Watching God, in 1937, while studying voodoo practices in Haiti. Don't play with her. She got that dog. She ain't about that life. And last
Mm-mm.
but not least, author Alice Walker helped to revive her writings in 1975, 15 years after Hurston died poor and was buried in an unmarked grave. So
Mm.
you already know why that was. So we ain't even got to go into the part about that. But the fact of the matter is, Zora Neale Hurston is a queen. She did many plays and different things with Langston Hughes. Author, folklorist, anthropologist, salute.
Mm-hmm. Shout out, shout out. And mine is I don't have a picture, so I don't feel like I'm a you know. But anyway, her name is Sylvia Rivera, and she was an influential Hispanic American. Um, but she was an icon for the gay and transgender rights movement. So shout out. Born in New York City in 1951, and of Venezuelan and Puerto Rican descent, Rivera had a difficult upbringing and left home at the age of 10. She had to learn to fend for herself as she faced violence and discrimination, and she eventually started down a path of activism. After her death in 2002, the Sylvia Rivera Law Project was established to provide legal representation to those in the trans, non binary, and non gender conforming communities. So, a little sidetrack there, but shout out. So, what was her name?
Oh Lord. Shit. This is a problem.
That was so bad, bruh. That was so bad. I got lightheaded and everything, and I deleted it. Oh, no, I didn't. I lied. I lied. Sylvia Rivera. Jesus Christ. This episode is becoming quotidian.
It's the truth around this joint. That is funny as hell. Well, then with all with all of that is going on and all of this craziness, it just motivates me to know that life is just what it is. We adapt to every situation, and we
Hmm.
smile while we're doing it. So while we're doing that, you know what time it is. With that being said, you know. When you motivate, you elevate. It's motivation time. When you motivate, you elevate. It's motivation time. I'm Steve.
Yes, sir. I saw you come in. I'm like, hello. But yeah, it's a motivation time with your boy Wisdom, and this is more of my wheelhouse, so I don't have to worry about it. But this week I want you guys, if you live in the southeast of the United States, we have a couple of hurricanes coming through, so I definitely want you to be safe first and foremost. But for the rest of the world, don't worry about what happened yesterday or what happened last week. A lot of us tend to worry too much about what happened in the past and not worried about our present. Yes, take time to worry about your future, but also take time to worry about what's going on right now. A lot of moments will pass you right by if you're not paying attention and keeping true to staying present and staying aware of what's going on around you, right? Your loved ones need you. I know we got a lot of my family right now. We're dealing with the death of my auntie, so we're going through it. But we're all, in a way, through tragedy, it brings us all together. So definitely remain present. And because we have a lot going on, I'm not gonna make this whole thing. But the quote I have for you guys is by Zach Ertz. I think that's a football player, but I'm not sure. Um, Stay focused. Believe that you can achieve at the highest level. Surround yourself with others who believe in you, and do not stray away from your goal. I'll say it again. Stay focused, believe that you can achieve at the highest level. Surround yourself with others who believe in you and do not stray away from your goal. So keep your eyes on the prize and do your thing. And if you need a little help, you can always reach out to Wisdom on IG at Junior Stroke of Genius. So help out, and I got a lot of videos on there to help you motivate and get you hopping. So you already know motivation time with Wisdom.
No, let me stop playing.
I got a water bottle. Jesus
No,
Christ.
real talk. Basically, long story short, with that part, to piggyback off him just a teensy bit, just a teensy. You gotta believe in yourself more than anybody else can. That's just period, point blank. Don't give up on you. Never, ever, ever believe that you've plateaued and you just stop. Like reaching the next level. You only stop reaching the level when you stop trying. So as long as you're trying, as long as you're your biggest motivation, it's gonna be hard some days, but you gotta be your biggest encourager and know that you're gonna get to the next level as long as you put that foot in front of you. Now, with all that being said, we have a friend, a special friend who left us with this beautiful message, and we thought it's a perfect opportunity since this is finale to share with you guys. So his name, well, hopefully he told you in the video. I don't know. We're gonna find out.
I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
If he didn't, we're gonna tell you afterwards. But we're gonna give him the opportunity to tell his own piece of self for his piece of self. Here we.
What?
Dear friends, today I come before you as a stroke survivor, a proud fighter. Each day I push myself to rebuild and redefine who I am. In the company of incredible people, fellow survivors who inspire me, we create an unbreakable bond. Together, we unlock our limitless potential through passions and hobbies that fuel our souls. No setback can hold us back. We turn them into comebacks, proving that progress is within our grasp. Join me in rising above. Together, we can achieve greatness and share your stories. Spread the encouragement using the strength in you. Let's inspire and uplift each other on this journey. Dear friends, thank you and let's conquer the world. I'll see you there.
I like that.
I love it. So he did not say his name, but guys, let me
Yeah,
tell you, that is
shout out.
Edmund Tan. So if you want a good, encouraging friend, you're a stroke survivor, or you're just a person of trauma and you want to see goodness, Edmund is Edmund. Last name is Tan, Tan. Go reach out for some good support. I love that message. It was awesome.
That
I
was
felt
awesome.
it really was awesome. I
I
felt
was
like
like, I was like, yeah, yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
he come through and unlock your potential with that strength in you. Let's go with the push through. I'm excited for
Hmm.
life right now. That was beautiful. Thank you, Edmund. Shout out to Edmund, baby. That was all beautiful. I love it. That gave me some goodness.
Yeah, I think we should do that like in the comments. So let us know. But moving forward, I think we should do like a segment like that. You know,
You late, really. We just talked about this,
I
really.
know, but they didn't know.
Well, it's supposed to be a surprise. Stop. Listen, we're not gonna fight on the finale, okay? Let's not fight on the finale. Go do your job, okay? You got a job to do.
My bad, my bad. Go ahead.
But listen, y'all. So, like I told you, this show is all over the place. So we're gonna do a little of a mimic show, but we're not gonna start at the moment. Right now, I'm gonna do a little question and answer. See, brother didn't know this was coming because I didn't tell him everything. But I also said we was gonna talk about a little this and a little that.
Oh,
What? What you owe? What?
I'm not sure what this is going. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, um, one of the things I wanted to talk about is things that irk your nerve, like a pet peeve,
Mm.
right? So I'm encouraging all you guys to hop in these comments, please, and tell me your pet peeves with dealing with people in general. Why do people just automatically assume why I gotta get hit by a car or why I gotta get hit kicked by a horse? When people see me sometimes And unfortunately, it's usually my elder Caucasian sisters. And they usually say something to me like, the lady told me today, did you get ran over by a car? I didn't think I walked that damn bad, lady. I wanted,
Yeah.
and I'm all like, no, I'm just a stroke survivor.
Oh no.
So I was low key
You the
irritated,
worst.
but it was funny as hell. Always.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
But no, give me one of yours. What's the pet peeve?
A pet peeve. Um, Not opening the door. If you see me struggling to get out of my car, I obviously need help. You know what I mean? Like there's people who who aren't aware of their surroundings and just open and close the door, and I'm like, be present. That's kind of what I was talking about today with the motivation time. Like be present in your surroundings.
You
Some
know
people
what?
live in la la land, and that irks my nerves.
That almost sounds like you overprivileged. He's
I'm
like,
just,
I
it,
just want you to hold the door for me. You see, I'm over here going.
you know what? You know what? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. But you know what? Open the
Latanya,
door.
Latanya says smacking. I hope she's talking about smacking like, because that's a pet peeve for me too. Oh my.
You can't go to Asia, right? Like they chew
Well,
loudly.
I know they slurping it because that's kind of a sign that it's real good. But we live in America. What the?
That would
Listen,
drive me up a water.
I can't say.
I know Jeff doesn't like it for sure.
Yeah, that works my whole nerve, man.
Oh man.
Why do people feel the need? But no, okay, so that was my random little moment. We're gonna have a bunch of little random moments all show. Now, next time, I mean this time. Let's raise awareness, you see. Why? Because prevention is key.
Bro, this is a weird episode.
Yes, it is. Everything about it's gonna be weird because number one is in the evening. We don't do nothing in the evening. Our brain halfway sleep. We done already
I
gave it
know.
all to the day. You know what? I don't know. I done had to give my brain the shower. You know how much energy that take? Then I had to give my brain to brush my teeth. Then I had to eat something. And then I had to drive for 30 minutes to my client house. You know how much that took to drive? Oh my God. Like, then I had to give my brain to get to the lady house. And this lady was new. So I had to learn everything in the spot. And then I had to go in there and touch foreign things. And she had no real gloves. She had some old cook gloves, the real thin ones. So then I had to wrap her back. Listen, it was a situation day. So my brain is like 25% left working. It's like, listen, whatever you get at this point, and know that that's what happens with the strength in you. We come
Yeah,
through.
normally we do the show nice and early, and I love it. I love it. We're a lot more sharper. It's a lot more crisp. Like this 6 o'clock is not it, bro.
No, but we still do what we're supposed to do, and we're about
Yeah.
to raise a little bit of awareness. And I'm talking about a few things. But as always, I'm gonna try to keep it cute and keep it as short as I can because I don't want to make you go to sleep on me. But I'm gonna remind you to be faster. You got your balance. You got that B for your balance, that E for your eyes, that F for your face, that A for your arm, that S for your speech, that T for that time, that E for emergency, that R for that room. Get that be faster, be faster, be
Yeah. Like I hate that you're so catchy with jingles. I really do. Like you can make anything sound good. I'm over here like
I just
be
made that up
faster.
right here on the fly.
I know, I know. And I'm jamming. I'm like, yeah, yeah, E is for emergency. R is for rule. You know.
Listen, be faster though. That could save somebody's life because we already know the quicker you get them to the hospital, the quicker they have to not have deficit. I mean, the better their chances of no deficits and
Mm.
prevention of death. And on a whole nother note, um, strokes also bring things like aphasia. And if you're not familiar with aphasia, that's when you know what you want to say, but your mouth won't articulate what your brain is trying to figure. I mean, what your brain know what it wants to say. So then you got to think about what you're trying to get out there, and sometimes it work out, and sometimes it don't. And everybody don't get that. So yeah, it's hard to deal with. So that's one thing that we want to talk about with that part. And then the last thing, the last fact I'm gonna hit you with before I throw it over to my brother Wisdom
Mm-mm.
is diabetes. I've lost a lot of families members to diabetes. I had a cousin who lost his eyes, another one who lost his leg. He's an amputee because of diabetes. So I encourage you guys to eat as healthy as possible. That does not mean do not enjoy the foods that you love. That just means to have moderation in the things that you do, because anything in this world, too much of it is bad for you. So
Mhm.
some signs can be numbness and tingling and stuff in your hands or your feet. You have blurred vision, or you get frequent um, yeast infections and things like that. What else? You have the bacon neck or the crack neck where it's all dark and cracked up. So you might want to look into that. But those are just some things to think about. In your turn, boo.
Yeah, I just want to kind of piggyback off that. Eating healthy, I think, is like goes for like all around. It doesn't matter if you're a TBI, stroke survivor, dealing with diabetes. Like eating healthy is the way to go. Overeating in anything, it's not good for us, right? And overindulging in anything, it doesn't matter what it is, it's probably not good for you. So I would start out by saying that. Uh, Also, the suicide hotline prevention number is 988. I know a lot of people struggle with depression and anxiety, especially nowadays. Suicides are at an all-time high. So just awareness is key, right? It's kind of the whole point of the segment. So hit 988 if you're going through it and you're not comfortable talking to a friend or a family member. You can hit 988, and you can talk to a perfect stranger who's not going to judge you, who doesn't know you, and you can go ahead and emotionally dump all your baggage, right? Whatever you have going on
Yeah,
the person, right? That's what they're there for. But also, I want to one of those stroke facts. Joy mentioned earlier with the be faster. The reason why we want to be faster is because the brain dies um every hour we're not getting treated. So the longer we go with the symptoms of a stroke, the longer it's gonna be with with your brain is deteriorating. So you want to be faster for that reason as well.
absolutely. And that one last thing that I want to talk about before we move on from the awareness thing is it's about our kids, y'all. It starts young. It starts in our kids. And kids are more prone now to diabetes than they ever have been. And that's because all of this fast food, everybody want to drink a pop, everybody want to drink some juice. Make you some flavored waters at home. Cucumber water is bomb, FYI.
Hmm.
So
Really good. Yeah.
again, this is not to tell you what to do or to bring you down or to make you feel like we're better than, because trust and believe, I'll be throwing back my shots and all that stuff, but everything has to be a moderation and a balance to everything. So if you know you're finna go out there and you about to eat fast food, instead of getting the pop with it, get you some water, or instead of king sizing it, keep it a regular, you know what I'm saying? Or eat half of it and then come back later. I don't know what works for you. All I know is it's important for us to be a little more intentional with our health, especially if you're a person of color. And that means any color. I don't give a damn what side of the color track you came from. If there's some melanin in your skin, you are prone to these things more than others. So that's what this segment is all about. And again, awareness is the key to prevention. So make yourself aware, because when you know better, guess what? You do
You do
better.
better.
But no, let me hit you with this Young Men Monday though, because it's about that time.
Hmm.
Mm. No, why did I felt your soul finna go? Mm.
No, the way you said it, it was like, I don't know, whatever. Don't mind me, it's late.
Okay, so I like to do you like this. Okay. Okay, this arm is always tight. It don't do stuff what it want to do, and because it's what it is what it is. Okay. I learned I cannot weight bear. You see, I'm sitting on this little bench thing here. I can't weight bear on it because my arm won't go that straight. So I learned recently that if I just put my fingers in a lock with the affected hand and push with just the affected hand, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm activating my muscle and I'm stretching my wrists and I'm stretching my fingers. So this is actually working a multitude of things. And then you just hold it. And I hold it as long as I can hold it. And while you watching TV, you do something as simple as this. And again, it's not about you doing what I do. It's just about us finding ways to adapt to our situation and making a way out of what seems no way. So that is my little piece of Mimic Monday for the finale, baby. Bow season 3 strength coming through with the push through. Okay.
Bow. But let me there we go. Like my shirt. Anyway, so I want to do some hand workouts real quick with you guys. Um, so we don't have access. I'm left side affected. So even though I'm able to move my hands, I still get sore on me. So one thing I like to do is kind of interlock my hands, right? And like practice doing like this, and
That's a good
keeping the joints moving, right?
one.
In your wrist, you feel it all here, and you get a little function in your hands, a little dexterity. So I like doing that. Also, if you can't move this arm and you have troubles with your hands, take your good hand, right, and then put it over your affected hand, and then raise up and hold it, and that allows your arm to be stretched out. And if it's painful, go halfway. Don't go all the way. But if you can get it all the way, the better, right? So you want to do that. It's called hand flexors, right? So you want to go ahead and do that, and that's something I want to stress you. And also, real quick, I know we all know this, but if you're watching TV or playing on your computer and you're not doing anything, just go ahead and move your ankles, move your feet around, and keep that
Mhm.
blood circulating. Because one thing for the active, it gets a little harder to balance, and it starts from the bottom up. So you want to keep your feet active, keep your ankles moving in a circle, whatever the case is, but keep it moving. Especially if you're not doing anything.
Facts. Um, you just made me think about another one too, though. Just as simple, crossing your body with your affected arm.
Mm, yeah.
While you just sitting there, because I don't know if you like me, but your pec is mine is really tight, or even trying to squeeze. Look, as we you popping your boobies out, but you really just squeezing your what them things called your subscap thing, the blades, your shoulder blades. Try to squeeze your shoulder blades together, and that's a little workout too, and it opens up your chest and opens up all that stuff right there. We need that in our lives to be able to do stuff. So again, never forget, we're not telling you to do what we do. We're just giving you avenues and ideas and things because we're not doctors, we're not therapists. We're just two stroke survivors trying to do what we do and show y'all to never give up. I mean, never give in to giving up on you because you are worth everything that you're going through. Yes, sugar. Hey, James. Hey, Tanya. Who else we seen on there? You had somebody. I don't know.
Facebook user. I don't know.
Oh, hey, Facebook user.
I don't know who that is.
Probably my boo Catherine. Hey, honey love.
Who knows? Who knows?
But
But
okay.
we had Latoya Chocolate Drop Brown. I know it
Hey,
started
chocolate
off,
drop.
but I
So
just
guys,
want to.
while I need an opportunity right now. I didn't say that right. I'm giving you the opportunity right now to please hit us with in the comments and let us know some stuff that you would like to see next season. Some topics maybe that you're really wanting to know information about. Um some Mimic Mondays you may want to see, or some guests you may want to see, anything, because again, this show is made for you. We're not doing this just because we get, a kick out of just sitting on a computer being fun with it, because we could just do this by ourselves. But it's made for you, and we want to elevate you. So the only way to elevate you is to know more about you and to know what you need and what you're looking for. So again, reach out, because we need you more than you think. And that's the only way we're gonna be our best selves, is
Yeah,
if you.
and if you have a topic that you want me and Trent to talk about, or you like our opinions on a certain topic, feel free to let us know. We can go ahead and next season we can go ahead and bring it to you raw like we always do. You know us. You know how
How
we do.
we do. Nah. But no, that's good. Okay. So now it's that time though. It's that time. As stroke
I'm
survivor.
scared.
Don't ever be scared, but you should probably be a teensy scared with me sometime. But
Mm,
listen, as stroke survivors, everything about our life is embarrassing. Like sometimes the way we chew, the way we talk. Like I was looking at, I realized I don't like looking at my show after I've already been on it, because
why?
I can see every part of my stroke in my face.
Mm.
So my you should see how he stopped and looked at me, y'all. My son was like, "What the fuck she say?"
Was that the older one or the
The
smaller one?
younger.
That's
Okay,
hilarious.
so, but with that being said, that means I have a lot of embarrassing moments, right? Let's talk about embarrassing moments, because we all
Mm.
have those, and we about to shine a light, because we about to end this joint on some humor. I mean, we ain't ending it now. Y'all don't think that, but
But you get it.
right, that part. So you gonna kick it off with your embarrassing moment, or you want me to keep?
Yeah, I talked about it last week a little bit on the Strokes of Humor show, but I'll divulge it for your the comments here. One thing that I do a lot of is drooling. It's always at the worst time. Like I'm in the middle of like trying to talk to somebody and trying to be professional, and it just drools, and then I can't like I sometimes I don't catch it, right?
Right,
So sometimes I can go and I can suck it right back up, but sometimes it just
you
doesn't.
that is.
So sometimes I'm sitting there like, yeah, and I'm trying to sound all professional, and I'm like, yeah, you definitely want to do things that way, and then I lower it's like bloop 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 bloop, and then but you know what, like I used to be really hard on myself, especially like the first couple of months of my stroke. I was really hard on myself, but now I'm like starting to appreciate those little things that happen from time to time because you can't control them, and that's life,
Right,
right? Like if you can't laugh at yourself, like who you gonna you're gonna live life the wrong way. You're gonna live life extra difficult. So I,
real
I
talk.
try to make myself laugh first before anybody.
Look, but speaking of slobbing in a situation, something like that, I have them all the time too. But I just wear it well, because nobody know I'll be laughing too much, so they think, whatever.
Speaking of
But
slobber,
how about when your face, that stroke side of your face get numb when it want to? And so sometimes my shit go numb, and I don't know it's numb, but then the slob be there, so I don't know it's there. And then it just drip on my thigh, and I be like, what the hell? It's like little baby just brewed on my leg, and I'm my own little baby. That's sad when you.
you know what the worst thing? Real quick, I want to jump in when you lose your balance and you're trying to catch yourself so hard. And my mama has this thing now where she goes, "What, what?" And I'm like trying to catch myself from falling, and I end up like busting my ass really slowly. It's the worst. It's the worst. But I've learned to laugh at myself first, and that
Wait,
allows everybody to know I'm okay. I'm gonna laugh now.
Look. Speaking of, I think I could piggyback off everything you say because since we stroke survivors together, we go through similar thing. Hey, Vicky Boo. Hey, that was one of them. Hey, now, but no. Look, when you trying to catch yourself so hard and you pee while you catching yourself,
Oh
like
no,
not all the way, but it's like dripping out.
a little tinkle. Yeah, I'm aware that you know that. I can't
But
not
look,
tinkle and laugh really hard. It doesn't happen.
no, one thing I disclosed, and it made me want to do it on the show because I was like, you know what, these are really my people, and I don't even tell them enough of my stuff. Oh, I love you, Sugarfoot. Hey, Jennifer Boo. No, but so I had disclosed this on the Roy Anthony show because we be over there having conversations, not confrontations,
Hmm.
and we be talking about everything. So I was like, oh, I gotta have these kind of conversations with my people because I don't do this enough. And I disclosed to the people that when I was little, we all seen the movies and stuff, and we wanted to grow up before our time because we was all dumb as hell. We ain't know no better. And I went up in there and got that Imperial at the refrigerator, and I was rubbing it on my nipples trying to make my boobies grow, and it must have worked because I ended up in the eye. So I think the crown had crowned my nips or my boobs or something, and it worked out. They grew.
What y'all be talking about in the Ray Anthony show?
Little.
Like, I'm thinking you're
Little.
about because I've been on that show and we didn't talk about refrigerators and titties.
No, we
So
talked about politics, but we was talking about all kind of stuff. That's the thing. We be having these random conversations.
I'm like, when am I missing on that show?
We just be having random conversations, but um no, so that was just one of the embarrassing moments. But no, I had told them about the situation when I was in the airport, and I think I told you that I was pissing like with every step I took because I thought I was, strong,
Hmm.
and then I still wore my piss with pride. Like I was walking, I was rolling through the airport.
That
I
takes a
pulled this.
whole level of commitment. I don't think I'm strong enough to do.
I mean, you already in the situation. You might as well wear it now. Like, what the hell you gonna do? All I could do was pour the water on me, so I want to smell as pissy as I felt. You know what I'm saying? Like this.
I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm used to smelling a little pissy when I laugh like really hard. But that's in the privacy of my own home. Like, I don't know if I could be at the airport. Like, people already look at me weird because of my face, like, especially little kids.
They.
Imagine me looking the way I look and someone like this. We out of there. We out of there, Chief.
Oh my god.
I look
Well.
like a whole troll. I'll be like, hey, kids.
Okay, what's another? Ooh, the one of the most embarrassing parts as a stroke survivor. You be walking and you doing real good because for some reason, especially when you got your meds in your system, your body working real good and you get a few good steps in, you be strolling. And then they go that crack that want to break your mama back. You step on it or like your toe catch it and then you trip and then everybody see you. So you think
Mm.
I've had one time where I actually hit the flow, and then other times where I'm just like embarrassed as hell because I think I'm looking good, and then I'm not.
The worst is when you're feeling really good and you're walking all good, and then you have that little like, uh, uh, like a little like misstep, and you're like, God damn it, bro.
The one where your knee lock out, and
Yeah, you're like, I had like 5 good steps, and that sixth one just wasn't working.
right then you officially know you old as hell.
That and you're officially a stroke survivor. Like
Right,
when you get to accept that part of your life, you're like, I'm okay with that now. Like
right.
that happens now, and I'm like, I always hear my mom go, oh, and I'm like,
Or
I feel like I do worse.
how about when you out with people and y'all chilling, everybody having a good conversation, but then the room get quiet, and then the people talking to you but your stroke ear don't hear as good as your other ear. So now you over here trying to piece this shit together and read these lips like you're a whole deaf person, but you ain't really got no experience in that field. So then you just really over there looking, but then your stroke eye get bigger. So then they looking at you like you sick because now your pinky in the brain is not registering. Now that shit,
Yeah.
yeah, it's this whole situation.
Yeah, the worst is either I talk too low or I talk too loud, right? Like like and it's always at the wrong time. Like in the morning I'm like, "Good morning," I'm sort of trying to get my shit my morning voice going. And then like someone trying to tell you a secret and you're like, "Don't where?" You're all loud and they're like, "Bruh, I can't tell you nothing."
Right.
The worst now, because I have like my affected side is obviously my right side of my face, so I struggle with this side, so
Uh-huh.
I can't really see. So like when they go, "Oh, look behind you," like I have to like do the don't look thing, but I'm like turning around looking because I
Oh
can't
look,
see.
you why you just made me remember that my neck is fucked up now thanks to stroke. So when I turn around, I gotta turn my whole body to look certain ways now. And you can't just
Yeah,
turn your head no more like most people. You literally gotta turn your whole damn
yeah,
body.
it's the worst, but the things we have to deal with on a daily basis, it's the
Or
worst.
how about the fact that you couldn't even really get mad no more as a stroke survivor? Your
I
whole
don't.
part of your body that's affected literally tenses up so bad that you can't even scream. Like nothing works on that side of your body when you get upset. So then you just really learn to pick and choose your battles and fuck people. Cause my body about to get littler and I'm not about to be trying to argue with you because I look stupid.
The worst thing I used to get so mad at my brother, but like early on, I used to stumble around and he used to tell me all the time, "Oh, he's drinking, he's drunk, you gotta love that." And I stop telling me why I'm drinking like that because I don't. But now I'm like, yeah, if I'm a drunk, I'm a drunk. I don't care.
I'm a drunk. I'm a drunk. I don't care. Fuck it. I'll be a drunk.
Yeah.
I can't. Hold on, y'all. My thing said low battery. This how you know I ain't get to do
Oh,
nothing.
is that what that was? I was like, what was that?
Yeah, I'm trying to do my situation. This is
So
Simone
anyway,
Monday. This how we do stuff. With one hand. They wrapped it up on me. So I got the
oh, you're going that's struggle town right there. Oh, I couldn't. I don't know. I'm so grateful
and I
that
never do this. This is why I don't know why they did this to me. But that's because I'm on this show right now and I had to show y'all what I had to show
there you
y'all.
go. There's another mimic Monday. I had to untangle a cord with one arm.
Right? I'm over here like, what the whole fucks? Wait a minute. Y'all don't judge my language because it's about to come out. Oh, he
I'm
wrapped it
just
real good too.
I'm
Dishes.
just glad that you're the one. I'll share with y'all a story. When I first met Joy, she had a problem with not being fully dressed all the time, and I used to be so scared that we were gonna like one of her teeth were gonna pop out. But I'm just glad she wears she wears what she wears now. I'm so happy. Who is
I did it. I did it.
goodbye?
I
Hello,
did.
you did it. Hello.
Hey, Tobias.
I'm not doing that. AJ. No.
Hey, ooh. Hey, next season I'm gonna bring y'all my stroke twerk song. It's gonna be ready. I already got my lyrics. Now I already got the person who about to do my music part. I'm gonna be in there hitting it like what? Stroke twerking like ah ah.
Like I hate that that's a term that I know. Stroke toy. Like I just you say it so much that I like grew to like accept that that's a
And
thing.
love it. Stroke twerk. What that
Ah!
mean? That mean that one side be pumping.
Oh, you can tell it's 6 o'clock.
Listen, You officially get to see what happens to me when I don't get no sleep. I turn a little delirious and my
Yo,
goofy.
you're like going off like nothing, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't do it, bro. I don't know how you're doing it. Like I gotta be in my bed by like 10 o'clock, and I'm chilling.
No,
And
and
I
if
usually knock
anything,
out like midnight.
now I officially gotta kind of be knocked out. This is what's wrong with me right now. I'm over here ready, and my foot hurt, my ankle hurt, my back hurt. I'm cramping. Hey,
Hey,
look,
oh man,
I see somebody said, ah, ah,
stroke.
ah,
Yeah.
stroke turkey.
Uh, don't hype her up in the comments. Don't hype her up,
Ah,
bro.
what? Like throw the leg now.
Girl, sit down. I'm
Okay.
scared. I'm scared you're gonna fall every time you do that.
I'm not falling. And if I fall, y'all know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna hit the deck and I'm gonna be like, what? That shit was funny. And
Imagine one of us fell live on the show.
imagine if this was in person. This is why they're gonna end up. I'm gonna have like a Dave Chappelle type show, and it's gonna be so lit, and everybody gonna learn how to stroke twerk, and then I'm gonna have one of them Terry Crews whistles, and I'm gonna be blowing like,
We should do that at stroke camp. We should do that at stroke camp and get people activated, get people live.
I'm with it.
It's just gonna be a whole bunch of old white people doing stroke twerk.
What? Oh, I could see it, and we all got a whistle.
I don't know about all of us having a whistle. I think that's gonna be too much
And we
for
had
our
the lights
brain.
on it, and I'll be doing them dances like this, and my arm will be doing what it do, whatever it do, and I put all my little colors on here. Hey boo, hey Facebook user,
Hey Lou.
and then
Ah,
yeah,
I don't
it'll
even
be
want
time
to
to
know
do
who
the
this
thing.
is. Yeah, we should do a live.
Oh,
We should do a live. Next we're gonna do a
Riley.
little special, not a full episode, but we're gonna do like a little, cause me and Joy are gonna be meeting here
Well,
soon
what
in
that thing?
person.
Right one.
What?
Mikey.
It's
I'm
Christina. It's
in
me,
the
Christina Anderson. Hi,
get my
Christina. I'm glad you
Vans
want to stroke twerk.
because I gotta take you to box
She
in.
got
And then my Michael Kors.
what?
See
I don't know what's
what had
going on.
happened.
Yo,
Hello,
your
can you
internet,
hear
your
me
internet was
now?
yeah. Your internet was acting crazy for a minute.
Oh, that's because I was over here singing about Michael Kors. Or did it get mad
Well,
about the
yeah, I heard.
stroke
I didn't know what you were
tour?
talking about. Yeah, it's Christine Anderson. Hi, lovelies. Show me so I can show
Hi,
my
lovey.
so
You boo. We gonna have us a stroke twerk session, and all my girls gonna come through, and we gonna twerk stroke. I mean stroke work. Most of us are you gonna do your stroke
stroke.
work, but then we're gonna teach the men how to. Let me see what we're gonna call y'all.
Mm,
Stroke the stroke. Stroke your
stroke
stroke.
daddies. Stroke a stroke. I felt like I was having a stroke when it said that.
No. Stroke a stroke. When girls
Stroke
go
a
see
stroke.
the people at the strip club, they like to see dudes who got that stroke. So the people with the stroke need to know how to stroke.
I'll tell you a quick story. Because it's a rare occasion, right, that we do the show, and we're almost done. I went to a strip club like 3 months after my stroke, and what was that for, bro? I'm like going around, and the girl is trying to dance on me, right? And she's like, "Let's go to the
Oh
private room.
my.
Let's go to the back." And I'm like, "Nah, I don't, because I don't want to walk." You know what I mean? So she grabbed my hand, and I like handicap walked all the way to the back. And her breath stunk so bad, bro. Never in my life. Never in my life.
What never in your life? I missed that whole thing because I was talking about strokes with strokes, and then my son was like, "Nope."
Well, I'll tell you off air. I'll tell you off air.
Strokes workers. Yes, honey. Wait till this song come out. We gonna have the world strokes working. Listen.
How did the last 10 minutes of the show become short talking?
I don't know, but it was fun, and it was fun, it was fun, and that's because we're talking about embarrassing moments, and I'm talking about. I don't know how that came up, but I guess since I'm mentioning it, I will tell people that I stroke twerk everywhere I go. I have no shame,
She
and
ain't
that's
lying.
okay. I'm not lying. Listen, karaoke at the club when I be dancing. When I'm doing open mic comedy, I stroke twerk up there a little bit too. So you never know where you're gonna get a little stroke twerk out of joy because hey, put the stroke in that twerk. You got that thing. But well, all of this being said, y'all, I so
Hmm.
love and appreciate every last one of you who took the time out to stay with us throughout this show, or even come back in the show or watch it on replay, or whatever it is that you did. We appreciate you because you took your time to do it. We love you much. I'm gonna let bro say what he say, but I want to do my part and make sure because my deliriousness is kicking in even more. And I
Well,
want to.
I just want to come in and say it's been a hell of a ride. I was like the first guest on the show, and for us to come this far, we're about to start season 4. It's been such an incredible journey. Hanging out with you, joining again to do the show with you every week. So, thank you guys for joining us and taking on this ride with us. It's been a hell of a ride. We're gonna take some time off to regroup and regrind, but we're gonna come back, and we're gonna come back better than ever. And thank you for taking time. I know it's an hour out of your day, out of your whole week, but you give it to us, and we feel your energy, and we want to give that back. So thank you so much. That's all I'm gonna say before I get like cheesy. But I love y'all.
But what he said, all that too. But also, I want to hit you with a few reminders before I leave you. We are taking a month break, so you'll know. Just be a month, guys. Just be a little month, and that's to give us time to not only be with our families, but to regroup the show and just reformat things and be the best selves that we can be. So,
Hmm.
we're doing that for a month, but we're also taking a break, if I'm not mistaken, from Strokes of Humor. So you may not see us the
Yeah.
Wednesday the Wednesday after this week, if I'm not
No, we're
mistaken.
gonna do 2 more shows, so this week and next week, and then we're
Okay,
done.
so then
Yeah.
we'll actually officially announce that on that show when the last one will be. But let me also remind you about the support groups. We are still going to host those. We are not taking a break from those because friendship is important, and those weekly connections are monumental to so many of us. And remember that we are a small group, but we prefer it that way because we like the intimacy, the personable energy, and all of that. So you're encouraged to check out the link is on the Strengthen You page. Join us every Friday. Also, go over to strengthenyou.org and subscribe to our website. Also, you can head over to Amazon and purchase my book, Fight Lives in the Heart of a Survivor. And it's just a short story because, as stroke survivors, anybody got time for all that reading. But no, no, for real, it's just a little short story to kind of give you a glimpse into my life, but more is to come. And I'm also still reminding you about Stroke Camp, Asheville, North Carolina, from September 20th to the 23rd. Yes. You are encouraged to head over to strokecam.org to get all of the details about that. And you will see me again because I've been invited to speak in St. Thomas. So
St.
more
Thomas. I forgot where it was.
St. Thomas is in the Virgin Islands, guys. So people are seeing special things in me that I didn't quite see in myself, but I'm starting to see myself. So I'm saying that to say you see yourself more than anybody else can see you. Remember, can't nobody judge the size of your shoes when they're not walking in them. Wear your crown with pride. Always put your lantern inside that crown and turn that light up. That way that light can radiate all over your body. Never give in to giving up on you. Anything that's negative gonna bounce back. You ain't accepting nothing that ain't positive. We ain't on that. But again, never give in to giving up on you. Always find the light at the end of the tunnel. Remember, there's a silver lining in everything. It's all about perception. Everything takes patience and practice. We love you with everything in us.
Love you.
Feel
What?
free to reach out at any time, guys. At any time, anytime.
Love you guys. See you
Until
soon.
next month. Well, no, the month
Bye.
after next. Love you.